Hello, welcome back to A Drill and a Dream. Today is another exciting day here at the house. So as you know, if you've been following along, I just got new siding, which looks incredible. And so now that the siding is up, I had talked a while ago to a guy who was going to put in gutters, rain gutters on the house. And he said to wait until the siding is done. So now that the siding is done, I gave him a call yesterday and he was able to come today, how exciting, to put the gutters up. So he has been working this morning already while I was at work, and I just got here. I talked to him. He said that I could do a little filming of him. So I wanted to show you a little bit about what's going on outside. One more thing before we go take a look. When I talked to him on the phone, he asked if I was thinking about putting up some snow stoppers because he was worried that the snow would fall down and hit the gutters and hurt them. And I said, yes, I was thinking of doing that, but that's as far in the process as I got. Was just thinking that I need to do that, and it was actually on my to-do list for this season. So I asked him if he did it, and he said yes, and I said, well, that's amazing. Could you do that as well? So today we are getting new gutters and new snow stoppers. So it is a big day. So as you can see, they look really nice. They blend right in underneath the roof. And it's a pretty interesting thing for me. I've never seen anything quite like this. So they make the gutters the right length for whatever project they're using, and they use this machine. So it starts out as just a flat piece of tin, and they put it through the machine, and that's what kind of curves it into the gutter shape.
The cuts on that bay window are not all the same.
Oh, I believe that. Nothing is all the same.
We had to put another one on there. We got to spit out a short piece.
Well, that's pretty cool. It makes it look really nice. So I opted for the smaller snow guards, and he suggested putting them all the way across the main roof so that all of the snow didn't fall on top of the porch roof and then fall in a big plop off of the roof and hurt the rain gutters. So he suggested putting them all the way across the main roof, and then we also ended up putting a couple just by the side door so the snow didn't all fall on our head when we walk in to the house. So I think that they look really nice. They're the same color, the buckskin color as my roof, and I think they blend in and look great. Alrighty guys, let's take a look at these gutters. The guys just left, and I'm excited for you all to see how beautiful they look. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. One of the things that I'm most excited about with these gutters is that they cover up the whole soffit, I believe. No, is that the word? I know it's the soffit underneath, whatever like the front of the soffit is. That whole board is covered up with the gutter. So that means that I don't have to paint it again. It's just magically white. Doesn't that look so nice? I'm really, really impressed with the look of it because you honestly have to kind of know that they're there or look for them to realize that anything is even different, which is, in my opinion, a great thing because it looked so nice before and I really didn't want to hurt that. So as you can see, it went all the way around the porch and then all the way around. I can't get over how nice this looks. It really, really does. These are no joke. All the way around the bay window. So the bay window was where really we had a lot of moldage, not moldage, but what's the word? Like it ruined the siding all in here because all of the water from the big roof came down and like poured onto the bay window and kind of came down this hole, and everything was all ruined siding wise. But the new siding is so beautiful and I want to keep it that way. So we have it all around the bay window. And then another problem with water was that it would go down in this general area into the basement. But hopefully this is going to help with that as well because it's going away from the house here. So here's what we decided to do with this area. This was the only place that really would work for having my little barrel. So what he did was he made this little loop-de-loop that you can unscrew right here and screw this in so that it'll pour right into this barrel, or like it's set up for winter right now. So in wintertime it can go down the hill, and in summertime we can save it into this barrel because you don't want to put anything in the barrel for overwinter because it'll freeze up and bad things will happen. So that should be pretty easy to switch out. It's just these little screws that he said to do with a screwdriver. Just screw them out and then put this in instead. So I'll probably put that in the shed for the winter, put that all together in the shed. But I think it'll be really nice to have in the summer for watering my plants, and it'll be nice to have something over on this side as well. Eventually I do plan on putting garden around the bay window as well as over there, but this year I didn't want to overdo it. So we have 3 spouts, that one over there, this one comes down here, and I believe the plan is going to be potentially to put a little tile thing underneath the ground so that can pour down the hill as well. And we might end up doing it on the 3rd spot as well. The initial plan was to put this down at the other end, but because nothing is quite even on my house, classic, apparently the roof line kind of slants a little bit this way, so all of the water would go this way. Therefore, we needed to have the spout here, but I don't think it looks bad. We can see too how it is having the water into the garden. It might not be a bad thing, or it might be a bad thing, and if it is, we can do the whole drainage thing here as well. I was talking to Jay, and I don't think it's a huge deal because all of the water can go directly into this little pipe thing and then pipe it away. So it's just a matter of digging a little trench for that pipe. But who knows, it might also be good to have it go into the garden. We can see how the plants feel about it. Overall though, I am very, very pleased with it. Oh, and also these, I got, man, the sun is bright this afternoon. It's freezing though. But I got all of these little snow stoppers all across the main roof. That's what he suggested, so that it wouldn't all come down onto the porch roof and then like fall off in a painful way for my gutters. That was his suggestion. But then around by the side door, we also put up a few just so it didn't plop onto our heads. All of the snow. We had a big snow problem last year where it all fell down, and then if we weren't quick enough to dig it out, which we weren't because of laziness, so therefore there was this big hump that froze like immediately, and then you're just like start walking over this big hump to get inside, and it's really not the ideal thing to do. So I'm hoping that these 6 little stoppers will be helpful for that. So I'm really thrilled with the way that it looks because that was definitely a concern of mine. I didn't know how it would look, and I didn't want it to look any different because it looked so beautiful before. But I actually think that it looks, if anything, even a little bit nicer because it's so white and crisp and shiny. And the white matches really nice with the color of the house, so I'm thrilled about that. But of course, I'm most excited for the functionality of it, and I think that it was the right choice to do for longevity of my house and my siding, which I definitely want to keep around because it looks so beautiful. And we have put so much work into it, so I don't want any rotting siding. I am just over the moon thrilled with how insanely cute this house behind me is. I know that I sound like a broken record, but lately I just can't even. When I drive into the driveway, I'm like, wow, what a cute house. I keep looking at pictures of it. It's just so insanely adorable. And it is just such a wonderful treat to live in such a beautiful house. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little update video about the rain gutters and the snow stoppers. It is a red letter day here at the house. I'm really thrilled because I had this list of goals for the 2025 spring, summer, fall season. And I was checking off, I got to check off 2 things today with the gutters and the snow stoppers. And honestly, I didn't know if I was gonna get to them this year. So it's always a wonderful day when you get to check things off of your to-do list. So I hope you enjoyed this update video. I will see you guys next time on A Drill and Dream. Have yourself a wonderful day.